Coming up this week on At Your Leisure, Gina and I are taking the kids to the hills as we visit the historic Miners Park in Marysville.
Then we're headed out for another fun ride out of Beaver and up into the Tusher Mountains as we visit Beaver Adventure Days.
Finally, we take a trip to the coast as we help the nonprofit organization Surf Rider as they host a beach cleanup event in San Diego. It's all headed your way right now. At Your Leisure is next. Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Kevin Mortensen.
And I'm Gina Mortensen.
And we are in beautiful Marysville, Utah at Lizzie and Charlies RV Park.
It's absolutely beautiful here. There's 9 acres here and there's over 100 spots where there's cottages, cabins, offices, anything you need is here.
Yeah, he says there's plenty of space, but you got to book well in advance. But when you look around, if you look behind us, this really is a neat place to come. It's right in the middle of all the trails. So if you're looking to get out to the Paiute Trail like we are today, we came to Lizzie and Charlies. If you see behind us the Red Ranger, we're about ready to get loaded up and get the kids, and we're going to go up the mountain to Miners Park. This is an easy ride. If you just want to get away for a day with the kids, this is a good place to stage it. Miners Park's pretty cool. I hear when you get up to the top of the mountain that there's a walking tour, a self-guided walking tour that kind of takes you through some of the old sites. There's some historic mining equipment up there and some old mines.
Sounds like something the kids would really enjoy. I think we should get out there and get out of this heat.
I agree. Our kids are getting anxious. They're sitting in the machine. They're kind of chomping at the bit, ready to go. So while we go get them loaded up, let's go talk to Milo, and he'll tell us a little bit about this RV park.
Lizzie and Charlies is a fantastic place to come on vacation because you have the best access to the Paiute Trail of any location in the whole Paiute Trail system. It's been here for 20 years. We've been here for 12 or 13 years and we love it. In September is a great time to come because it's cooled off, all the kids are in school, the trails are all open, the fall colors are beautiful. Campfire at night and enjoy the evenings. There's river rafting up the road, you can do that, and you can float on a inner tube down the river. But basically you're here to ride the trails and enjoy the company. I'm ready to retire, so I made arrangements to sell the campground to my 2 sons. And they'll be taking over, and I'm going to try and retire if they'll let me.
I grew up riding ATVs on these mountains years and years ago, and I've worked with Dad over the last several years at the campground. And I really have enjoyed working with him and got to know some of the same people that he knows. And it just seemed like a natural thing to take over. And we know he's still going to be here doing things. He really is kind of tied to the campground and the trail, so it just gave us an opportunity to still be involved with Dad and to still enjoy the campground as well.
My sons are the ideal new owners because they'll take care of me the rest of my life and they'll enjoy being here. Until that happens, I can see the campground office out of my living room window, and I'm always over here seeing what's cooking, so I'll also still be doing something, I'm sure.
Aside from just enhancing a few things, we'll probably be adding a few more cabins, and but most of what we look forward to each year is we come back and see the same people. And it's just nice to come back and be able to hang out next to a rig at night after a ride, or go on rides with folks and things like that. There's just a lot of great associations here.
It's been a great place, and they're going to do a good job. They'll really enjoy it too. So it's been a lot of fun here. Well, that's half the fun, is sharing the mountains with people, taking them for rides, showing them where to ride, and interview them when they get back and see what kind of fun they had.
Not only is Lizzie and Charlies the most perfect base camp you can come up with here in Marysville, they have everything you need.
Here, you can rent an ATV, you can rent a UTV, they've got cabins. There's really no excuses.
No. They have chocolate too. I can't wait to get back and try some.
They got a cool little store, and you need to at least stop and walk through their little store. We are on our way up the trail. We're already starting to see the sights. The kids are getting anxious. While we continue on to the next stop, we're going to send you off to this week's Where To.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We traveled up Bullion Canyon, 9 miles from Marysville. It's a beautiful drive. You'll enjoy every minute of it. And we're here at Miners Park, and we're gonna see a walking tour.
Yeah, it's actually really pretty when you get up here. Look, there's a little bit of a parking area, there's bathrooms, there's a picnic area, and there's some stuff to do around. The kids played in the creek, we jumped across the creek, a few of us got wet.
Some of us fell in the creek.
There's people that were down the creek from us who were gold panning, so that's a thing.
Yep.
You know, that's what this whole mountain is about, gold mining. So it draws people up. This little quarter-mile walking tour that we're about to go do takes you through some of the history of the mountain, shows you some of the sites, some of the old mining equipment, some houses.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I
take
can't
the
wait
tour.
to show the kids it. Let's go do it. Come on, kids.
Come on, guys.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
I really like history on that side of the mountain, especially where we're going. There's a lot of mining history, so we'll be looking at some of the mining ruins, and there's a walking tour for some of the mining that went on up there. On that side of the mountain, there's several old mining camps that you can ride to on several different rides. And I enjoy riding like that, where I can get to something, look at some of the history, get out, take a walk around, things like that. So that side of the mountain has a lot of that type of history.
You'll find the old mining district, and you have a walking tour of the old mining district and see what was done up there, and see how many people lived up there, and the old mills is really interesting up there. The creek's still running good, it's really pretty, and then the mills, it's kind of interesting to watch those and see what was there, and then we'll go on the walking tour.
I don't know.
No, that's a loader.
That's a loader?
The front of the trailer.
That goes on the very front of the cart, scoops the ore up,
Oh,
goes over the top, and dumps it into a cart behind. Look at this. So this is a bucket, and it would scoop up the ore, and it would come over the top and dump it right where you're standing. And then they would take this down the mountain, and then they would unhook it, and they would dump it back out. What is that? Oh, that's a drill.
tell Dad what it's all about, Hannah.
Oh, that's what, oh, I see. I know what it is.
You drill it into like the tunnel, and then you put dynamite in the hole, sticks of dynamite, and then they blow up tunnels for them so they don't have to do it by hand.
Oh, I think we've worn those kids out today.
It was a good way to spend a Saturday for sure.
It really was. That's a neat trail. Not only is it beautiful and the scenery is perfect, but you know, something educational on a Saturday, you can't beat that.
It's always nice to learn about a new area.
You know what, the kids are getting tired, they're getting hot, and I saw before we left the valley that Lizzie's sells ice cream.
Chocolate ice cream.
So I'll tell you what, let's head back down the mountain, let's take the kids and get some ice cream at the Lizzie and Charlies store. And while we do that, let's send you guys off to this week's Along the Way. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. You can see we've stopped at Lizzie's and Charlies to pick up some ice cream. The kids have found the shade, they're over there eating. It's a pretty good way to end a fun ride up the mountain today.
It is. Lizzie and Charlies has the best way of starting and ending your day. So.
It really does. We'd like to thank Milo for a fun day today. We're going to go over in the shade and join the kids, and we're going to send you guys off to this week's sticker winner.
This week's contest winner was submitted to us on Facebook by Camille Pace. Congratulations, Camille. It looks like you're going to win a 2-night stay and half-day UTV rental at the great place we're at right now, Lizzie and Charlie's ATV Park, right here in Marysville, Utah.
Don't forget to call us on Monday at 801-947-8888 to claim your prizes. And remember, if you get caught with one of our special edition Eagles Landing stickers, there's an extra $100 gift card bounty from our friends at Eagles Landing. Now, let's take a look at our calendar of events.
Going on now through October 26th is the Bluebell Corn Maze at Water Hollow Ranch in Duchesne County.
The Water Hollow Ranch is great. It has tons of activities for the whole family, including a pumpkin patch, wagon rides, and this year the corn maze is 8 acres of lunar landing fun, celebrating the 50th anniversary of the lunar landing. So be sure to come and check it out.
Then, on October 26th in Marysville at the Hoovers Resort is the 2019 Halloween Howl. So come down and join us for a day full of fall colors and spooky stuff while having a fun day on the trail. Next week's show was great, almost as great as my ice cream.
You know, we've had a great time today. Thanks to the Medleys and for Lizzie's and Charlie's for showing us around the mountain, for the ATV rental, for the ice cream. It's been a really good day. And you know what, parents? We got our kids out of the house for a couple of hours. We showed them some things that weren't video games. We had ATVs, we had UTVs, and we had no TVs. Remember, there's adventure around every bend.
You just have to get out there and create it yourself.
At your leisure.
leisure.